Can the IRS take your 401k to pay your back tax balance? Short video today, guys. I'm going to answer that question real quick. Can they levy or can they seize your 401k to settle a back tax balance? We're going to address that on the other side of the intro. But before we do, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel. Also, go ahead and hit the notifications bell so that you'll be notified each time we drop a new video here on the channel. And then finally, go ahead and smash that like button so that so that the YouTube algorithm will know that you like this type of content. All right, guys, can they levy your 401k on the other side of the break? Okay, can the IRS levy your 401k? The short answer is yes. All right, whether any type of retirement plan can technically be levied to satisfy a past due federal tax balance, whether it be a 401k, an IRA, a SEP, KEO, whatever. Any of those types of plans, the IRS can, in fact, and they sometimes do, go ahead and levy. And of course, what we mean by levy in the tax sense is seize those type of retirement accounts to pay a back tax balance. So yes, they can. But do they or will they? The answer there is a little bit more complicated, okay? So technically, what the tax code says is that the IRS can levy a retirement account to satisfy a tax balance, and they have the ability to access whatever money you have the ability to access. In other words, the IRS stands in your shoes. So if you have readily available access to that money, then so do they. But if you don't, then they don't. Let me give you an example. If your company has a retirement plan that prohibits you from accessing that money until after you retire or separate from the company, if you can't access it, then neither can they. If like, for example, if you have a pension, right? If you have a pension account, a traditional pension, I know most people don't have those, but think about federal workers, military, police, teachers, etc. They all still have pensions, right? So if you owe a bunch of money in back taxes to the IRS and you have a pension, they can't levy the pension because you don't have access to it, so therefore neither do they. But most people have 401k plans where you have the ability to access the money in the 401k. Right? So then the IRS stands in your shoes. So then so do they. They can access the 401k. If your company's plan only allows you to take periodic withdrawals from the account. In other words, if you're only allowed to access a certain amount of money per month, like in an income stream, if that's all you have access to, then that's all the government has access to. It's real simple. Whatever you can get, they can get. That's the simple answer to it. Can they do it? Yes. The other question is, will they, right? And that's where a little bit of professional advocacy and representation comes into play. The goal here is to convince the IRS that, number one, there are other means or other collections or alternatives to satisfy this balance. That's the first way you keep them from attacking that money. The other goal is to convince them that if they were to seize or levy those funds, it would cause you an undue financial hardship. You need that money to live off of in retirement. You don't have any other source of income. And to go ahead and levy that money would present an undue financial hardship. So that's the way you go about preventing them from levying a retirement account. All right. Doesn't always work. If they proceed to go ahead and levy that 401k or that IRA balance anyway, which they do sometimes, if they go ahead and do that, then what you want to do in that case is to appeal, right? You can appeal almost any IRS collections decision. And we'll do another video talking all about IRS appeals. You have administrative appeals within the IRS, which is by far the most popular route to go ahead and solve a tax problem. And then you can also appeal to tax court, right? If you wanted to leave the IRS entirely, you can go right to the tax court and appeal an IRS collections decision. And we'll do separate videos on that one as well. But the short answer to this question, can they levy your 401k, your IRA, your SEP, KEO, whatever? Yes, they can. Will they? Maybe, right? Maybe is the answer there. Look, guys, if you like this type of content, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Also, go ahead and smash that like button to let the YouTube algorithm know that you like this type of content. Also, please follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. We do post content there also. All right, guys, that's it for today. Talk to you later. Bye.